need to harvest any organic materials, now would be the time.
About time you got here.
I told you you were wasting your time, Del.
That is why we're here. And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep your mouth shut. You got that?
Fine.
All right. Listen up, because I am only going to go through this once. We are here to dig up any info about Crix's legacy. We are not here to scrap for loot. Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative, bring it straight to me. Oh, I don't know. I was really hoping for a huge sign on the wall saying, Crix's legacy clues here. Do I have to spell everything out? Look for data slates, notes, terminal entries? If you wrote a poem on a piece of toilet paper, I want it. Before he touched off the riots, Crix spent time behind bars at the lock. If he cooked up any sort of a plan about his legacy, the trail has to start here. It's so simple, even a rook like you can't screw it up.
Hold on, no scrapping. How the hell am I supposed to make money around here?
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, then you need to follow one simple rule. When you're on a job, you do exactly what I say. If that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you on this ice ball without a ship. You...
Yeah, keep...
Throttle it down. Oh, and there's one more thing. Your little friend can tag along until we get to the outer doors of the prison, but I will be damned if I'm letting them inside.
Fine, fine, go on. Leave me. Just be sure and thaw me out when you return.
We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock, so let's get moving.
Wherever you store that, the smell will not be an issue.
I ain't even breaking a sweat over here!
What is this fight?
Eat this!
Keep him pinned! Fire! Fire! Pour it on!
Gotta be something out there.
What a waste of good ammo.
I've got you!
Here we are. The place where Jasper Griggs laid the groundwork for finding the legacy and eventually the Crimson Fleet. The Lock.
Oh, grow a spine, will ya? God.
There is a huge difference between being a coward and being careful. So both of you, watch yourselves. All right, let's keep moving. Standing out here isn't doing us any good. This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. We are in. Let's go. First time I have been inside this part of the lock, so keep your eyes open. See anything unusual, call it out. If it's hostile, take it down. Couldn't be simpler.
How many people did the UC stick down here, Dal?
A couple of hundred at least. Might not look like much, but it was better than trying to survive on the surface.
Not much better. Even with the heating on, this place looks like a goddamn dump.
Now you know why the prisoners got fed up and looked to Griggs to lead them out of here.
And that's how the Crimson Fleet began. Yeah, we've all heard the story.
It's not a story, Matt. It's history. Remember that. Now, Keep your mouth shut and your eyes open. Must be a nest. I bet these things are crawling all over the place.
Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from about 1 kilometer away. Hallelujah. Hey, how about that? Guess you're not so stupid after all.
Well, look at that. One firefight and the two of you become best buddies. Now let's see. Looks like we are inside some sort of prisoner transfer area, but everything is locked down tight. Since you are such good friends, why don't you and Mathis head up to that control room and see if you can get some more of these doors open?
This is just great. The hell are we supposed to... Whew, yeah, you're right. Now that I think about it, this gives me an idea. A way we could turn this situation to our advantage. We use this opportunity to take out Delgado, and at the same time, make some serious credits for ourselves. Whoa, hang on. Let's pretend for a second Delgado's correct. And there's information here about Crix's legacy. Once we get rid of him, we'll dig up the garbage ourselves and sell whatever we find to Neva. We'll be rolling in credits. Are you crazy? I'm no rat for Delgado. I'm busting the ass. And in case you missed it, that icefall trapped both of us in here. Unless we Oh, fun. You know, for a second there, I was almost starting to respect you. Now, let's find... How can these things live in this kind of... I guess that's one way through.
Answer if you can. Damn it. Is anyone there? You, the two of you made it, huh? Don't worry, it all goes downhill from here. Now listen up. We have obviously been cut off, so I need you to do two things. First, I want you to keep looking for a way to open the rest of the doors down here. Otherwise, I'm not going anywhere. And second, try and dig up whatever you can about Jasper Criggs. Dios mío. Do I have to explain absolutely everything to the two of you? You are standing in the control room for this part of the facility. Look for a switch or a terminal or make a wish. I don't... Yeah? You'd better. And tell Mathis not to get any bright ideas.
Attention. Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
A 100 years old, eh? It's amazing this entire place hasn't caught fire.
After action report, Guard Bryant reporting. The shuttle bay techs were complaining about hearing some type of banging or scraping on the access doors, so we were sent to investigate. We headed to the surface and immediately engaged some indigenous creatures that had been burrowing through the ice. We managed to drive them off, but I'm certain they'll be back. Fortunately, our squad only suffered minor injuries. First we deal with all the maintenance issues at the lock, and now this. If this keeps up, I'm gonna request a transfer.
Place.
What's that over there?
UC must have burned some serious cash when they lost this place. Well, serves them right. slow us down. So, have you changed your mind yet? Well, maybe we won't have to. You saw it back there. Those things, whatever they were, they've probably ripped him to shreds by now. Did the job for us. And if they haven't, we can still handle the job. We just have to get our hands a little dirty. Wouldn't be the first time, am I right? You've got a point. All right, I'll follow your lead for now. So, now that we've made it to the guard tower, what's our next move, genius? Keep doing what we've been doing. Right. Glad I asked. I suppose we should start off by searching the tower for the location of Crix's cell. If he stashed any useful information, it might still be hidden somewhere inside. Cell D03118. Okay. It's a place to start, I guess. I swear, I am never putting ice in drinks. Ever again. This place is starting to get to me. Get out of here. Remind me to thank your God. Things are crawling right behind the walls. Ugh. Space here. Ugh. Pricks wanted out of the place.
Today, I bumped into someone in the mess hall yapping about a ship carrying a fortune in credits. I know it's usually bullshit, but he seemed to have details. After striking up a conversation, I found out the ship was a Galbank transport named Legacy that went down in some remote system during the war. This is exactly the score I've been waiting to find. I need to contact Carter to let him know it's time to
And
get
here
off
I
this
thought
rock.
we were going to be doing something fun, like
He'll have
rob
the
a
mining
bank.
details limited to the utility. Security keeps rotating codes on all the terminals in the lock, so we'll have to coordinate this carefully. For now, we'll continue using his locker in the showers area as a drop point for the code to the utility closet. By this time next month, I should be out of this dump and uploading those creds into my account.
Tell God I was right. Pricks must have hit the Galbank transport and stashed away the money or something. Play this right, and we're going to be filthy stinking rich in no time. There's got to be a way out of this goddamn place. Those things are crawling right behind the walls. I swear, I am never putting ice in my drinks. Ever again.
Okay, Carter. Confirming that the latest code to the utility room is 48611071. The mining crew tells me it'll take them a week to cut through the ice. So I'm
Here I thought we were going to be doing something fun, like rob a bank or
When the
something.
tunnel reaches the armory, I'll get my people to start a riot. When you hear the fireworks go off, get your ass to the shuttle bay. We get one shot at this. If we play our cards right, this gets us one step closer to that fortune that went down with the legacy. You report any of this to the guards, well, you know what will happen.
Look at this dome. I can't imagine putting stuff down here to rot. Poor bastards. If we get out of here, remind me to thank Delgado for hanging us out to dry. Was this an armory? Looks like they cleared this place out. Well, well, what do we have here? Give me a sec. This ought to come in handy. All right, let's keep moving. 100 years old, eh? It's amazing this entire place hasn't collapsed by now. I would hate to have been one of the guards. Boys up! Incoming! While we're picking through the trash, we might as well grab some good stuff for ourselves.
I'm on my second day at the lock, and I've already had a close call. Big fight broke out at C-Block. I Gillespie sent us in to break it up. Might have been half a dozen inmates. It was hard to tell. We almost had it under control when one of them stuck a ship into my leg. Luckily, the other guards dragged me out of there before he finished the job. Seems like a genius who designed this place didn't realize that the inmates would start carving weapons out of the permafrost. So now I'm cold, I'm tired, and my leg hurts like hell. Great way to start my first tour at this dump.
They aren't paying us enough to be poking through this scrap heap. This place is starting to get to me. like this was the warden's office. They built the office right next to the shuttle bay for quick escapes, I bet. Smart.
Where have you been? Look out the window. I'm over here. Took long enough. Quit screwing around. Found it. Pick up. Finally, I was about to give up. Use the warden's intercom near the window. Pick up on the intercom. Do you have any idea how long I have been waiting? something because I am getting sick and tired of this place. I knew it! Everyone said I was out of my mind! But something told me we'd find the answers down here. Looks like I picked the right people for the job.
Yup, that's right. It was a team effort all the way. We had each other's backs the whole time, Del.
Is that Mathis? Tell him to shut up so I can think.
Yeah, so...
Okay. Now all we have to do is find the way off of this planet. Let me see. Here we go. I'm looking at schematics for the lock, and I don't think there's a way to get you back to the surface from there. But I can open the outer doors to the shuttle bay and let you fly one of the shuttles down there directly up to the key. Don't worry about your ship. I will send some people down to get it. You just... Yeah, sure, and I wish gold coins... Now, if wishing time is over, maybe you'd be kind enough to... Okay, let me see.
Shuttle bay activated.
Yup, that's got it. Might take a while, though. You have done a hell of a job, Rook. We will...
Hey, look, well, I wanted to thank you for not being a jerk and hounding all the glory on this run. That's true. Well, look, about all that killing Delgado stuff. Thanks. Now, leave some things behind.
is now docked. Perfect.
Kinetics, electromags, energy weapons. Nothing's a substitute.
Bogged grog is fine if you like cheap.
There you are. The hell took you so long?
It's about time. I was about to fly down and loot your bodies.
Not now, neighbor. Well, you said you found something. Hand it over. Demanding the credit. Don't worry. You finish the job, and you will get paid. But first, I need...
Translation. Give them one.
That's it? Just one slate? After losing so much of our crew, it better be a map with a big red X on it. Well, I'll be damned. Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of an actual ship. A Galbank transport probably loaded with credits.
Never heard any stories about a Gal Bank ship going down. And even if it had happened, it would have been picked clean years ago.
No, neighbor. Think. If Galbank covered it up, and over time, the location was eventually forgotten, it wouldn't be on anyone's radar. Okay, this changes things. Now that we know what we are looking for, we have to narrow the search. Because they would be rolling in so much cash, there is no way they could keep it quiet. It's like hitting a jackpot. Not to mention, they'd need someone with Shinya skills to keep the crypto tracing on the currency clean. And as far as Galbank goes, I doubt they would bother. Their bean counters would be too busy weighing the loss versus recovery costs. No, the legacy is out there, just waiting for us to find. I can feel it. And the recording that you found proves that it is out there. All we have to do is find it. Let us start with what we know. It was a Galbank ship, which means the company is going to have... Neva, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a big-wig charity event on one of Trident's Starliners?
Are you serious? I've been working on that gig for...
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your score and think for a second? That Starliner has a Galbank VIP suite aboard, which means...
Which means a Gal Bank exec will be aboard. We grabbed their credentials. Holy shit, that might have...
Pack your bags, Rook. And since you've earned it, take this gun with you. Might come in handy. Rokov is... well, he's Rokov. Lately, he has been using his long-hauling skills to... He has been trying to get his foot back in the door with us for years. It's not what you're thinking. It's... Once you're inside, you'll be able to gain access. Good, because that is exactly what... Neva and I are too well known to walk around the Starliner without being... I need you to board that ship. You know what? I'm gonna leave that entirely up to you. If you think he's come through, but if he gets in your way, you'd better. Oh. Because you're the one that finished the job. You followed orders and you put your neck on the block to get that data to the key. As far as Mathis goes, I'm sure you had to drag him through the lock and prevent him from doing something as stupid. There's no need to cover for him. Your first impression told me everything I need. That's it then. Next stop for you is Rokov's. And remember, Rokov does not need to know.
Hey, Rook. Before you head out, I need to have a word with you.
If you have any last questions about the job, ask them now. Got a few interesting leads. Check the mission.
Your abilities are truly amazing.
Hey, I wanted to thank you one last time for not ratting me out. If you would have found out what I was planning, well, I... Oh yeah, sure. Anything you need, you just...
For your sake, I hope you are sincere.
You just...
What could go wrong in a place like this?
Bugs are soft.
Yes, you need me? Mm-hmm. Goodbye.